my creative resume, or CV, depending on what side of the pond you're on, has been seen over 100,000 times on YouTube. And I don't think that's something that many people can actually say. Now, granted, it is almost 10 years old, being uploaded on April of 2015. So what exactly is it? Well, it's a 2.5-minute story-driven animation of my career, basically, which was created to target prospective employers. And I also created a PDF version of this so that it could be printed up or just viewed on the screen. Some other analytics around this video is that it has over 1,900 hours of watch time, which means that people all over the world have watched my animated CV for more than 80 days worth of time. Also, interestingly, it's earned me a grand total of £129 in ad revenue, or about, I don't know, $150 since it was posted on YouTube. And also, even though it's almost 10 years old, it's still getting views and is being recommended on YouTube. So why did I create an animated CV in the first place? At this time, back in 2015, I'd been working for an international but small animation company. I got the job through a friend of a friend, and I kind of mentioned that I did After Effects, and they put me in contact with their contact, and I said, yeah, I can use After Effects, and I was learning stuff on video copilot.net back then, so it was very basic knowledge of After Effects. The company said, hey, we need as many animators as possible, we'll take you on. And they literally rinsed me for 6 months. I remember getting Skype calls at like 6:30 in the morning, and then sometimes working all the way through to midnight, and it was just a constant workload, lots of pressure. But I tell you what, working at that company for 6 months took my animation knowledge from here to all the way up here. And I felt like I needed to invest this newly learned knowledge into something for me. Also, it was getting to the point where I didn't want to work with this company anymore. I felt it was like too demanding. I felt like the pay wasn't great. And I felt like I was constantly being discounted every step of the way. So I took these two problems and I came up with the solution of creating an animated CV, taking all the knowledge that I'd learned from working with this company for 6 months to create something that I could then use to get a new job. And that's exactly what I did. Over the course of a couple of months, I started sketching an idea of how I wanted the story to flow, how I wanted the animation to look, and also who I wanted to target this video. And this gave birth to my viral animated CV that you can watch in the cards above or in the description below. Oh, you're kidding me. Just turned itself off, cheeky thing. So how did this video perform and what was the initial response? As soon as I finished making this video, I applied to 2 jobs. One was for a video producer role at a company called QS, and the second was for a video producer role at a company called Freak Media. I got a call from Freak Media the very next day and I arranged an interview. So I went down to their office, I talked to their CEO, we had a great chat, and then crickets, I heard nothing back from them. A week or so after that, I got a call from the HR team at QS. They invited me in for an interview. Then a second interview, I was offered a job and I accepted. And then Freak Media phoned me and said, hey, yeah, we want to offer you that role. So from that CV being finished, I applied for 2 jobs. I had 2 sets of job interviews and 2 job offers, which is 100% success rate. So I started working at QS as a video producer. I worked my way up to the head of video. I was still freelancing with KaiCreative on the side and building up my freelance business. And all was well until, of course, 2020 happened and I had a lot more free time. So I had this idea in the middle of 2020 of maybe creating another animated CV and then doing a video, like a whole video project about creating the animated CV, using the animated CV then to apply for jobs and seeing what the success rate would be in 2021. And that's exactly what I did. I created a second animated CV throughout the end of 2020. I launched it in 2021. I think January the 1st might have been, the first week of January at least. And then I started to apply for jobs then. And if you want to see that video of the actual results I got from my second animated CV, then you can go watch that video in the cards or in the description box below. I think this is a very good example of creating an artificial springtime when we want to create something in our lives or do something and we use our creativity to bring it about so that we can create opportunities. And that's exactly what I think the animated CV did. I think it's quite interesting the fact that it's still getting traction today and it's gone over 100,000 views. And it literally is just a resume. It's literally just a CV that people are watching. But because it's done in a creative way, well, hopefully an entertaining way, it's still gaining interest, garnering attention, and being promoted by YouTube today. Hello! So now I'm going to show you a video of something that was made before you were born.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what you think about this video. You ready?
Is it creepy? Because you usually play creepy stuff.
I do not usually play
Yes,
creepy.
you played the, what's it called? Toxic Crusaders.
Toxic Crusaders is not creepy. It's a cartoon from the, 80s.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
This is not Toxic Crusaders.
Okay, is it not scary?
Let's wait and see.
That's your... That's you.
Hi, and thanks for checking out my CV. I quit my engineering job and bought a one-way plane ticket to China, where I...
That's actually really good.
What do you think about that?
I think that's good.
Why?
I like the bit at the beginning of the animation of you talking. I thought that looked cool. And then of how it wasn't... I thought it was about... Other people might think it was boring. Because sometimes your videos are a bit boring because it's just...
Carry on.
Because it's just you talking about a camera, but that one, it was still you talking about something, which was a bit boring, but it had more detail and it was more interactive, and I thought it was cool.
So basically, that is called an animated resume or CV.
Although I still watch all your videos.
Nice save, yeah. So this has just gone over 100,000 views on YouTube, and it's probably, I'm gonna make this bold statement, probably one of the most viewed CVs in the world.
You are very, very famous.
But you thought it was entertaining, and you're 8 and you watched the whole thing. You didn't get too bored through that.
No, I liked it. It's funny.
So, yeah. You know, I did another one of these.
Ooh, yay, can I watch it?
Not for today. For today, we're just going to end it there. You can watch that another time. And that is Naya's challenge for today, just to watch that video and see what it was like. And now that you're finished, off you go back to tidy your room. Off you go.
It was to sort out my room.
Off you go. So will I do another animated CV in 2024 and beyond? I don't think so. And the reason is I feel like the novelty has worn off. This is something that was really novel and unseen 10 years ago. 10 years later, the creative landscape is so much more different than it was. So if I was to try to create something that could create an artificial springtime and different opportunities, I would probably be looking more at AI and storytelling and merging those together. There is a lot of that happening now, but maybe putting a spin of using that for my resume for 2024 and beyond. There's an idea. I should probably get on that before other people start doing AI resumes with storytelling. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comment box below. So today is the 12th of October and I've been vlogging every single day for Vlogtober. So if you haven't seen any of those, go check out those videos in the boxes or wherever they're placed. And also if you found today's video useful or entertaining somehow, don't forget to give us a like. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell button for notifications, and I will see you guys tomorrow.